Alright folks, now unfortunately we are not here to play Blitz. We are here simply to peruse around the vehicles to see which one might likely go to the PC version, because sometimes Wargaming will use Blitz as a testbed for introducing vehicles, like the Yo tanks. They actually got it about 7 months ago before the PC version, so they already have the Yo tanks. And apparently the M-VII-Yoh is at tier 9, whereas the M-VI-Yoh is at tier 10. We have it the other way around, but they already have it. So yeah, obviously their armor profiles and view range and penetration and other stuff are different, so the map scales are smaller and therefore they have less view range. So 250 for tier 10 is obviously terrible on the PC version, but I don't know how the Blitz version is, so I cannot tell you. But we're just here to see which fancy vehicles are featured in Blitz that are not available on the PC version or not existent on the PC version. So here is the American tech tree. They're missing the Pollack. They have the M-VII-Yoh rather than the M-VII-Yoh. Ooh, what the hell is this thing? Holy crap. That's a large ass turret. This could be a premium tier 7 for the for the PC version. Obviously, what kind of caliber? Looks like a 105. I have no idea. Jeez, I cannot read this stuff without knowing it beforehand. Armor piercing. Looks like a 105. Alpha is about 105-ish. Aim time is 6 seconds. Holy crap, how the hell do you guys aim stuff? 6 seconds? It's worse than artillery. What the frick? Dispersion, yeah, 0.4. Yeah, garbage. 7 degrees of gun depression. Top speed at 35. Only 11.3 horsepower per turn ratio. Do we have upgrades? Because that's kind of bad. Terrain crossing capability. I don't know how that transfers to terrain resistance. Alright. Only 23 degrees. Traverse. Okay. So obviously all the stats are different scaled to the Blitz version than the PC version, but I have no idea how it works. So we'll just look at the actual vehicle. Yeah. We can only actually look at the vehicle, but wow, that is a big ass turret. It might be a premium on the PC version. That's actually not a bad thing, and like 70% will likely come true too. God, it's hideous. It's a huge ass turret. Alright, moving on. So they have the Yo tanks, but it's slightly differently placed. They don't have the M-VII-Yoh, they don't have the Pollack. They're just going from the M6 heavy tank. They have the M-VII-Yoh at tier 9. So this is obviously the tier 10 on the PC version. And stats are obviously different. So shell reload time is 3 seconds. Holy crap. It has a magazine? It has an autoloader? Why can't this thing get an autoloader on the PC version? Way too OP? Yeah. It has an autoloader. Armor piercing is only 212 millimeters of pen. That is crap, but then again, don't know what the Blitz version standards are, so who the hell knows. The turret has a nose ring for the nostril, so it doesn't have it on the actual... Well, I can show you on the actual PC version. Is there a nose ring for the M-VII-Yoh? Wait, it actually has a nose ring? I never knew about the nose ring. Never noticed that before. Alright, never mind. But, yeah, alright. It doesn't get an autoloader. So, obviously, penetration values are obviously different. Alpha is obviously different. They have about 300 alpha compared to 360 on the PC version. But, can we just get an autoloader for this thing? That's an autoloader. It has 3 rounds in the autoloader. Alright. I don't know anything else about top speed of 32. Ugh, gross. Horsepower per ton ratio of only 10.4. God. Alright, we're not here to take a look at the Yoh tanks. We're here to take a look at fancy vehicles. So, obviously the stats are different, so nothing to write home about, but alright. Does the tier 10 get an autoloader? That's what we're concerned about. Shells in magazine 2. It's not 3. So it has an autoloader, but it's a 120 autoloader with 2 rounds and has 450 alpha damage for 2 rounds. That's actually not bad. So dishing out like a VZ-55 in a sense. That would be interesting. Alright, so apparently they have different configurations. So yeah, why can't we have autoloaders for the Yoh tanks? That's missing. Also, what's missing is T67 for here. Let's just quickly check. The M-VIII Stuart is right there. Wait, is T67 a legacy tank? I didn't notice that. That suck. Has it always been a legacy tank or collector's tank? I don't see it. I mean, tank destroyer. Apparently, it's a collector's tank. I never noticed that. Well, I had it for so long before they changed it to collectors. Alright, so we have to take a look at random vehicles that are not available in the tech tree. So we'll take a look later, but they have a T92E1. What the hell is this thing? Oh, God. It's a T92 with a T49 turret. Does it fire missiles? Because I know on Blitz, they have the missile capability for like the T49. It doesn't say, but looks like a normal shell. Yeah, it's a APCR round. They don't have a missile? It's supposed to be a gun launcher thingy, but horsepower per ton ratio 21, so more or less like a light tank. Holy crap, that is kind of disgusting. It's T92 with a T49's turret. I mean, it might come to the PC version. But then again, Wargaming will probably do it because playing Mr. Potato Head with turrets and hulls, obviously mixing and matching here and there. So yeah, they will probably do it. Alright, what else? So there's no Bulldog? Let's see, Bulldog is at tier 7. Holy crap, they don't have the different T71s. They have the original T71, not the CMCD. So there are different versions. So there are 2 light tanks. Oh, the T71 goes back. Wait, is this the hybrid version? Not the... This is the hybrid version. So originally there were Detroit Arsenal's T71 and T71 CMCD by Chrysler, I believe. But there were 2 different versions. This one is a hybrid of the turret and the hull from both companies mashing together. So this is the original T71 before the historical accuracies and other stuff. But small fun fact if you didn't know. So this just goes back to the T69 like original, as expected originally. But yep, T54 is still medium tank. So why the hell did they change it to a heavy? I have no idea. That's dumb. Do they have the Renegade? Well, we'll check later, I guess. But yeah, overall, I mean, most of the tanks are still here. So yeah, CMCD with where the hell is the other T71? Is it also a collector's tank? Oh my god, why do you have so many collector's tank? Is the T71 a collector's tank? Yeah, Detroit Arsenal's T71. That's the original turret. And Chrysler's hull is the CMCD version. Okay, whatever. Just small fun facts. Why there... Alright. Does the Sheridan fire missile? That's one. Do you have a missile system? Doesn't look like it, but I know they do have it. So it might be for the premiums that are coming up. So we'll take a look at the hidden premium tanks that are not available in the tech tree, but it should have a missile system, because I already know Blitz has a missile thingy for light tanks, or at least for the Sheridan. Germans. What's fun about the Germans? They have the original Waffenträgers. Yep, still there. Yak Panther into Yak Panther 2. So this is not a collector's tank. It's just in the tech tree, which is good. Mostly are still there. I mean, they have the E100, the mouse. Everything looks up to code and standard, but they don't have a tier 10 light tank, and RU-251 is at tier 8. So they're missing the Rheinmetall Panzerwagen at tier 10. And what the hell is missing? The HWK. Which number? HWK 12 or? Yep, there it is. They're missing this vehicle right here. What else is missing? Or Panzer 4. Panzer 4G. There's no Panzer 4H. Oh, disappointing. They chopped up a few. They don't have a premium Luva for the tier 8. Alright. Luva is ubiquitous. It's basically the common tier 8 premium. They don't have the Panther M10. Yeah, they're missing a few of the mediums and other stuff. Alright, we'll take a look at the hidden vehicles, or the exclusive non-tech tree vehicles later on, but overall the Germans look simple. Alright, on to the Russians. IS-6, the Matildas. They don't have the Churchill Mark III, KV-1 into the KV-1S, into the KV-2. There's no T-150. So, what? Alright, no T-150, I guess. Into the IS and IS-3. IS-8, which is the original IS T-10 or whatever. IS-7, IS-4, STI, KV-4, all the same. Yep. What the hell is this thing? What is this? Object 84. It looks like a widened T-54, but holy crap. Also reminds me of a Krupskaya Waffenträger. It does have armor, right? Armor on this thing. Survivability. Frontal armor 90 for the turret and 100 for the hull. That's a well-sloped 100. Holy crap. Sides are 60 for the hull and 70 for the turret. Apparently this is a thing. They don't have the T-54 lightweight, do they? They do. What the hell is missing? The LTTB? They have the LTTB, but it's at tier 7 with the LTG. Wow, they moved the T-54 lightweight to tier 8 and just introduced whatever the hell this thing is. Holy crap. It might become a medium tank, a premium tier 8 medium for the PC version, but yeah, what kind of a gun does it have? A 100mm? So armor piercing about the same as a 100. So this might be a premium tier 8 medium tank on the PC version, but we already have a lot of freaking Russian medium tanks at tier 8, so this is will not surprise me. Ew. How much horsepower per turn ratio does this thing have? 17. So might as well be a medium tank on the PC version. Alright, that's the first time I saw this thing. Holy crap, that is god. Alright, moving on. Oh god. Alright. Mediums, they don't have the KV-13, but obviously KV-13 is collector's tank. They don't have the A44 at tier 7 into the object 416. They don't have the 430U with the additional armor. They don't have the object 430. They have the original 12254 SU. Oh, I missed this thing. Obviously, the object 263 is at tier 10 because back then it's at tier 10. Nowadays, it's at tier 9 with the 268 version number 4 at tier 10. So, I miss the good old days of this vehicle, but then again, it's been a while. So now we have the 268 at tier 9 and a whole bunch of vehicles. They don't have the 705? Well, I think the IS2 or ISM is a premium on the Blitz version, but we have it as a normal tier 8. So they call it the IS2 SH, but technically it's also known as ISM, but they don't have the 705s. Alright, they're missing the T150 like we already said. Do they have the light tanks? MT25, yep, they have it. Missing the rear mounted mediums, so A44 into the Object 416, into the Object 430 version number 2, and the K91, they're missing that. Yeah, obviously artillery, but whatever. They're also missing the ST2s, so IS3-2 and IS2-2. Alright, what else are we missing? Yeah, T150. Hey, KV3? KV3 is still there. Alright. Back then you had like a KV1S and KV122 and other garbage. So, yeah. Alright, moving on. British Challenger, Sherman Firefly, Charioteer, into the Conway, into the 4005, Tortoise. Oh, so they still kept the 1A3 and didn't introduce the Badger? They don't have a Badger, so alright. They don't have an Action X Centurion, so they still have the 4202 at tier 10. And no Super Conqueror, so still 215B at tier 10. What the hell is this? The Comet into a FV301. Is that the Fox? I don't remember if it's the Fox or not. Holy crap. It's a tier 8 light tank, supposedly. It's a light tank, but DPM, I don't know, whatever. It looks like a 17 pounder or so, maybe a 20 pounder. Looks like a 17 pounder. Top speed of 62, horsepower per ton ratio of 22. Holy crap, that's actually not bad looking. It looks like a, looks like a chunky Type 64-ish of a body, but then again, the aspect ratio might be off, so who the hell knows. But front of the turret is 160, front of the hull is 76. This could become a medium, but then again, nobody plays the British Light on the PC version, mostly because of the Manticore. Manticore has no gun elevation. You cannot aim the gun upwards, or even downwards too. Or you can aim it downwards. You can aim it upwards. 10 degrees of gun suppression, like 9 for gun elevation. Whatever, we're getting off track. Taking a look at the gun. It's a tier 8 with only 171 millimeters of pen, but then again, it's a light tank, so yeah, they don't have the Sinlac or other stuff for the British. They don't have the Settler, the whatever GSORs, and from the do they even have the Crusader? Come on, you gotta have the Crusader, man. That's for the Comet. They do have the Crusader, but it just goes to the Cromwell, like what it does originally, to the Comet, to the this thing, the FE301, into the Vickers CR. What the hell is this thing? Oh god. Oh lord. Kind of looks like a flatter version or a shortened version of a Centurion Mark I's turret with machine gun coax right here, but god, that's ugly. It looks like a 20 pounder now. Yeah, it looks like a 20 pounder rather than a 17 pounder, but still considered as a light tank. Still have a 76 millimeter frontal plate, so this might be a medium, maybe premium medium tank, but it doesn't look that special. Like it's fast, but could be like a Kampfpanzer 07RH for the British if it's a premium. I mean, I don't know if Wargaming will introduce like new tech trees of just whatever tanks for you to play around with, but this might be a premium. Yeah, it's a 20 pounder now. Alright. So on to the Vickers Light for tier 10. What the hell is this thing? Holy crap! Front of the hull is 120, more like a Centurion. Front of the turret is 127. What kind of gun is this? Is it like a low velocity 105 or 120? Looks like a low velocity 105, but they don't tell you the shell velocity from this page. Okay. Top speed of 65. Weighs about 32 tons. Huh. This might be a tier 9. They could put it as a tier 9. They could also add a autoloader or auto reloader, but most of the autoloaders on the tier 9 versions of British tanks that we know have low shell velocity. What I'm talking about is the Cobra. So it kind of reminds me of that gun. So tier 9 British, it's a medium? British, there it is. So it reminds me of this gun based on the caliber and the size of the gun barrel, but it's a low velocity 120, so it could be like this thing. Alright. Yeah, it's a short barrel gun. Also reminds me of the Conway with 150, was it 150 or something? Or 140. Conway with the derpy gun. Or the 5.5 inch. This gun right here. Yeah, short barrel. 5. Nobody uses this unless you're derping around, but you're supposed to use the 120. Huh, alright. Never seen this thing before. Okay. We're not playing Blitz, we're just here to look at random vehicles. Alright, so mostly for the Brits, all are the same. Alright. Japanese! Ooh, the tank destroyers! Yes! Let's take a look. Oh god! It's a Cheeto or... Oh, it's artillery? No, it's a tank destroyer. It's a Cheeto with a superstructure. Holy crap, that is ugly as all hell. Oh my god. Alright. Looks like a 88. Looks like the L56 88. Am I correct on that thing? Looks close. Well, they don't tell you. I don't know where you can check the actual guns. Well, I can check it from the tech tree. What the hell am I talking about? 105? Yep. It's an 88. Might be the L56. So... I mean, it's not the L71, is it? It doesn't have the pen to be the... Well, yeah, it's not the L71. It's the short barrel L56. But, God, it looks so stupid. It could put a 105. Oh my god. It would be funny if they introduce it as a Japanese tank destroyer, but it has no armor, right? Hull armor 150 at the front. What the hell? At tier 7, 150 at the front is actually not bad. It's also rounded upwards or slope upwards. Wow. It's so stupid looking too. Oh my god. It's a Cheeto at tier 5 with a superstructure and an 88. Yeah, sure, why not? Alright, moving on to tier 8. It's a Hori. What the hell is this? Oh my lord, it's a Chiri, but they call it a Hori Type 1 with a... What kind of gun is this? I need to make sure. With a 105 or 120. Oh. Okay, let me take a look. Let me take a look at the vehicle model, because it's... it's the size of the Chiri without a turret. With a superstructure. God. Damn. Oh no. Did they tell you the gun angles or gun arcs? Because it kind of looks wide for the gun arc. I don't know how to work this thing. Crossing capability, that's maneuverability, firepower. Only 13 degrees to each side. That's kind of below average. So you're looking about 20 to 25 for gun angles. That would be great. So this has a narrow gun arc, so it's like a it's like a, what I can tell you about it, SU-100Y Where the hell is the SU-100Y? Did they tell you the gun arc? View in garage. Yeah, it's only 10 for the SU-100Y. So gun traverse angles are kind of crap, and you have to adjust to targets by moving the hull a lot. Compared to something like a Tortoise, obviously, the gun angles are terrible. So it's a little bit better than the SU-100Y, but not that much better. But god awful looking. How much armor for the front? 190. Wow. How the hell do you strap 190 to the front of this thing? I mean, the Cheery has only like what, 100 for the hull front at best. Cheery has blah 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 blah. It's 75 at the front. How the hell do you strap 190 to the front of this thing? Holy crap. It's so stupid looking too. That's obviously a weak spot. That's rounded upwards, but goddamn, it looks like a Type 5 too. I mean, it's about the same size. It looks so stupid. Alright, moving on to Tier 9. The Hori Type 2. What kind of gun does it have? It has a 127 or 150. Wow. Alright, large. Even more ugly. Oh gosh. Alright, upper plate 190 sloped. That's pretty good. But what about this area? Who the hell knows? But oh god. It's a Hori Type 2. Large superstructure in the back. More like a Ferdinand-ish. It's not even close to being a Ferdinand. But oh god. Oh. 127 millimeters. That has a pretty high alpha punching. It also doesn't get high explosive anti-tank, just gets AP, like different AP rounds. Gun arc are still pretty bad, similar to a SU-100Y. God, it looks horrendous. Alright, moving on to Tier 10. I wonder what the Tier 10 looks like. It's a Hori. Just Hori, whatever, but it has a 150 millimeter, 149-ish, but holy crap. Oh my lord. It's like a Cheery with a large ass gun strapped to the back of it. Holy crap. It has 250 millimeters of armor? How do you strap 250 to this vehicle? I mean, god, you're bolting so much plate to the Cheery. That's insane. You're bolting like 3 Cheerys together to forming that armor at the front. But, oh my lord, this gun is long. I mean, it's ridiculous based on the size of it, like a Grill 15. But, god, it's so narrow of a tank destroyer too. Like, so, I mean, I think they had the Japanese tank destroyers for like 1 or 2 years. So, apparently, it's not that popular enough for wargaming to introduce it to the PC version. So, but I wonder why. But 250 at the front. Goddamn, jeez, that's pretty thick. But then again, it's flat, so gold shell will chew through it. Yeah, pretty much. But it has no weak spots, no cupola, no machine gun ports, none, unless you're shooting at here, but I doubt it. Alright, that's our fun for today. It's like this thing. Strap 7 of the frontal plate of this thing together to form this armor right here. Alright, what else is fun? They don't have the heavy tanks. They just have the tank destroyers. What? Are the heavy tanks too slow for Blitz? They just get tank destroyers. They don't get the Type 5 or Type 4 or the Oni or the Oho or the whatever. Alright. Chinese. Yep. Still all looks the same. WZ-120. Ooh, they don't have the 5A? That's interesting. They still has the 113 for Tier 10. And they do have the tank destroyers, but that's interesting. Huh. Let's see. Let's take a quick look. They don't have the heavy tanks, obviously. And Chinese right here. They don't have the light tanks. Well, they do have the light tanks, right? They don't have the light tanks. Light tanks are gone. Alright. Obviously 5A is missing. They're using the 113. Huh. Alright. I mean, everything seems normal, I guess. No funky tanks. WZ-110 is 110, obviously. French. ELC into AMXs are the same. 50B series are all the same. Yep, looks the same. They don't have the M4 series from the AMX 65T to M4 51 and 54. So looks the same. And they have an EU nation by jamming all other stuff together. So with the Polish, the Czech, the Italians, and the Swedish all together. They don't even have the S tanks. That's disappointing. Alright, the Kronwagen is there. So goes with the toilet paper tanks, the TPs, the Projectos, the Panthera. The TVP VTU is there. So overall, everything else looks fine, but yeah. Alright, just let's take a look at the actual stuff missing page. So here is Blitz Hangar, and they also have the Tankopedia on the website, but you're missing a few premium tanks, like what the hell is this? A Thunder KV-1S with a 122. So they have premium tanks that's not available in the tech tree, like the IS-2SH, which is like the ISM. So it's a premium on the Blitz, but what the hell is this? T2020. It's an IS-5 with... That's an IS-5 turret, not a STI turret. What the hell you're talking about? I have no idea. Just different shields and stuff mounted together. Oh god. So K91, we'll talk about this on the PC version, but it's a tier 8, not a tier 9. And they have the Object 260. Don't know how you get it. Don't play Blitz. Can't tell ya. Random stuff for the paint jobs. They even have the T22. Alright. MS1 is a premium. What? Okay. You have premium tier 1s? That's interesting. Okay. Yep, they have the Object 84 that we already looked at. So we might see that as a medium tank, not a light tank. But they also have the SU-130PM, surprisingly. Oh. Alright. That's for the Russians. Let's quickly take a look at the other tech trees. For the Americans, they have Magnus, which is like a M6, I believe, who has gladiator armor or something. Wow, that's not interesting enough. Already took a look at the M-VII-Yoh, so might see that as a premium. Might. As a premium tier 8 or tier 7. Maybe tier 8. It's more popular as a tier 8. Concept 1B is a tier 10. I mean... I'm not surprised. It's a very good tank, but it's a premium tier 10. So, don't know how they do premium stuff. Don't really care. What the hell is this? T6E1 Grizzly. Let's take a look. So, tier 5? Actually, tier 4. There it is. T6E1 Grizzly. They don't show you the visual models. They only show you the armor model, but this looks like... Well, it just looks like a T6, but it's not a Canadian Sherman, is it? I mean, Canadian Sherman doesn't have the large-ass cupola, but why is it called a Grizzly? Alright. I mean, do they have a history? Historical Sherman, blah, 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 blah. Nothing about Canada right there. Alright, fine, whatever. They have different skins for the Shermans, as expected. Eagle 7 is in the game. Pilot number 1, Super Persh. M60, a lot better looking M60 than the actual PC version. Bulldog. They do have the ATGM. ATM. What? ATM? ATGM? Does it have a missile thingy? Anti-tank guided missile from the gun barrel. Apparently it's a money machine. It makes all the money. Alright. They have a weird looking... Oh, they have the Sheridan with the missile thing as well. But it's a premium because money. Alright. You have to pay money to play with missiles. Alright. They have a weird defender looking T-28 prototype. Okay. Alright, so everything that's fun is locked behind a paywall that you have to pay money for. Germans, all are the same. What the hell is this? It's a KV-4 turret on a Porsche Tiger, because reasons. I think it's for Halloween or one of the which, but alright. E75TS look. What the hell? Abrams prototype? MBT-70. What? This is a premium tier 9 or special tier 9? Missile exercise game event. Oh, it was an event vehicle. It's not actually in the game, is it? Because it fires missiles and stuff. It's the predecessor to the Abrams, practically. But, oh, alright, it's German. Alright. Oh god, Gargoyle. Panzer IV. It looks like a Panzer IV-H with a god-awful paint job. Holy crap, that is gnarly. Alright, fine, I'll take it. Panzer 58 is in the game. Panther 88, as well as the Panzer 48. Okay, they're missing the Kunz Panzer, as well as some of the special medium tanks like what I'm missing. What am I missing? I'm trying to say I forgot the name of the tank. Son of a I forgot the name of my vehicle. It's a Jesus. I'm getting dementia and I forgot the medium tank's name. Oh, E50, not the E50. The Kampfpanzer 50T. That's the one. Did they have the E50? They have the E50. But what the hell am I talking about? They're missing the Kampfpanzer 50T. Alzheimer's and dementia. I'm getting old. Alright. Agent. What? Kunz Panzer is a is a light tank? What the hell? How is this a light tank? Project for medium tank. It's a light tank. Does it have... I don't think they get it, the hydropneumatic suspension. I don't think the game mechanics are that advanced for Blitz to have the hydropneumatic stuff, but alright. Kanana Yak Panzer, Scorpion G. Everything else looks up to code. Alright. That's for the Germans. Brits. Okay. Heavy tanks looks all the same. They have the Chieftain as well. Surprised. They have the Super Conqueror as a premium tier 10. Yeah, of course. Of course, why wouldn't you? Alright. Medium tanks are all about the same. Sherman V5. It's original British Sherman, I guess. Centurions, Chimera. They don't have the Action X Centurion, but okay. Cannot sell that thing because light tanks, you already saw the FV-301s and the Vickers, but oh, Dreadnought. It's a Churchill gun carrier with a large ass gun. Not surprising. All right, I don't see. I thought there was like a Mark 1 for like tier 1. Was it on this list? I think it was on this list that I saw it. It's a premium tier 1. Yep. There it is. It's a Mark 1 heavy tank. It's the original granddaddy of all tanks. Well, it's a premium tier 1. It has only 12 millimeters at the front. It will stop machine gun fire somewhat, I guess. God. It's a Mark 1. They have it, but they don't have it? I have no idea. Moving on, Japanese already saw everything. Oh, never mind. Anime. They have all the Girls on Panzer tanks. Wow, they also have like a lot of them too. Holy crap. They have tank destroyer. They have the heavy. Even though they don't get the heavy tanks for the tech tree, they have the heavy tanks for Girls on Panzer. So I'll buy it immediately. If it comes to the PC version, I'll buy it because I'm a weeb. Alright. Chinese, they have the Glacial 112. Ugh. Alright, not surprising. Ooh. WZ-112-2. Looks like a Corvette's 1 for the Chinese. So, okay. I mean, I already saw the Corvette's 1 on the PC version. What the hell is this thing? It's a Type 58 or Type T-34-85 with a skin. Alright, fine, whatever. Alright, all the other vehicles looks about the same. Yep, about the same. Nothing special. French, EU. Let's go with EU. Or the French. French are about all the same as well. They have the AMX M4 54, but it's a premium tier 10. It's a special tier 10. I don't know how you get it. Premium tier 10 then. Yeah, okay, whatever. Try to see if it's premium. Alright. Everything else looks up to code. All are the same. EU. All the Swedish, Italian, Polish, Czech, all jammed together into a one nation. All looks the same too. Nothing special. Alright, other than this stuff, which is like, what the hell is this? STRV-74 with the wacky ass looking skin. Okay. Alright, but what the hell is this? Oh, this is exclusive promotional cross reference or cross event tanks like Warhammer, as well as Valkyria Chronicles, as well as Girl on Panzer. So different vehicles from fantasy games mashed together for a limited time. But wow, that's a Crusader. Don't know what that looks like. An AMX 13's turret. Chafee with AMX 13's turret. All right. Chafee AMX 13. We can also see that. I mean, Mr. Potato Head would just smash around together. But what I wanted to see was this. This is sweet. This is amazing. It's a ramming with a gun in front. It's not even a tank anymore. But we cannot have it because historical accuracy. Well, there you go, folks. All the special tanks on Blitz. Mostly interested in the Japanese. So, God, this thing is horrendous. God damn. What is this? So, we're missing a few tanks from Blitz that we might see. Also, we're missing a few features like autoloaders for the Yoh tanks, which we probably won't see. So, oh well, but it's been fun. I mean, I haven't played this game since 2016. I'm not going to play it because I already have a dedicated World of Tanks time sink. So, I'm not going to play it. It takes way too much time, but it's fun to see all the vehicles. The only downside is there's no mods that allows me to view all the vehicles. So, cannot really mod WoT Blitz. But, oh well. So we're still missing a few, like the Vickers Light tank for the Brits. So that might be fun to see, like the FE-301 and stuff like this. But we're also missing the Russian light tank, the Object 84. Yep, Object 84. Missing the Japanese tank destroyers. This might be a premium, medium. What else? Germans are all practically there. Americans are, other than the T-92E1, so that might be there. Everything else looks up to code, so come on, give us the Japanese tank destroyers. Even though they look stupid and god-awful in terms of playstyle, but just give us these. How much horsepower per ton ratio? Wow, garbage. 9.4. That is bad. It's based off of a Cheeto. Why does it have terrible horsepower per ton ratio? It only weighs 32 tons. Give it more juice for the engine. Only a 300 horsepower engine? God, that suck. God. I mean, is there engine upgrade? Thank God there's an engine upgrade. You go to, why is there such a big jump from 9 to 14.6? I mean, technically, yeah, it has horsepower, but you have to wait. So, about 15. Never mind, I spoke too soon. If these vehicles have less than 10 horsepower per ton ratio, it will be super bad. Oh, all of them are about 14. Other than the tier 9. tier 9 has 11.5. Alright, there you go, folks. Well, that's Blitz. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Just a fun video for today, but it takes like 45 minutes. Holy crap. But I'll see you guys next time. Peace.